Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we could do an October Halloween haul. I am so excited to go into October. It's one of my favorite months in terms of Halloween, in terms of book stuff, in terms of just the vibe of autumn, and I thought what's better way to celebrate it by doing an October Halloween haul. Now I have bought 6 books that are probably the most wildest books I've ever bought to date. As you can see, I have another massive box containing the devil's work. I literally went online and probably made it my mission to buy the most effed up books, if that makes sense. And I'm kind of proud of myself because I did a lot. Like I bought some questionable books, guys. So let's go and unbox this with my pen. Oh my god, I broke the pen. That's how you know God doesn't want me to open this box. The first book that I bought was Nocticadia by Kerry Lake. This is a dark academia book. It's almost gothic. It's set in a university. You know, there's your FMC, who is a student per se, and she comes to this school to sort of find more about her mother's death and the mysterious circumstances surrounding it. I'm not quite sure if her mother passed away in the university or she just passed away in general, but when she does come to this sort of university, she falls in love with her professor, who is a dark and mysterious man that we all love. And this sort of follows the journey of their relationship. University is described as haunting, it's described as having ghosts, and it gives like the perfect haunted vibes for Halloween. The vibes from the blurb gives me sort of Gothicana vibes, and I love Gothicana. So I thought, why not get a darker version of that? Tropes are, I think it's enemies to lovers, I'm not quite sure. It's obviously teacher-student, it's dark academia, it's mystery, I think it might be a bit of murder, I'm not quite sure. It's age gap, it's dark, and I heard it's very spicy, darling, so that's the only thing that matters. The next book that I got was Captured by Lauren Beale. Now, this is very much self-explanatory. It's about a psychopath. He kind of lacks the ability to feel, to care, to just like live life as a normal human person. And he kidnaps this woman and he basically becomes sort of obsessed with her while she tries again and again to live to survive him. It is a short book. It's almost like a novella, if I'm not mistaken. It's only about 250 pages. Oh, okay, so Lauren Beale literally says, "This is my darkest story and it is dedicated to the readers who are brave enough to read it and enjoy it." So, yeah, a kidnapping story, guys, a kidnapping romance. Oh, Lord, I need help. Right, the next book is Chokehold by Leigh Rivers and Harley Beck. Now, I was really freaking excited to get this book because why? Someone asked me why. It's an MM romance. Furthermore, it's a masked MM romance. What's more, it's like the Step Brothers. This is this is a wild book. They are masked men, and I think they kind of enjoy this like one night of like debauchery, right? I think they somehow end up together, we're not sure, but the cherry on top is that not only are they enemies to lovers, not only are they stepbrothers, but they both have girlfriends. Did I mention this was an MM romance? I read online that a lot of readers enjoyed this book. It's a perfect Halloween read. It's Halloween, it's October, and you're telling me you're not going to read at least one masked man book? Come on now. Oh, great. Guys, the trigger list is a half page long. Oh. I need to be locked up.
A few moments later.
I just read 65 triggers. If that doesn't say on the book, because I know you guys, I know you little filthy girls, I know you like to read the trigger list and get excited, I know you do. I don't know what to tell you. Chokehold by Leigh Rivers and Harley Beck. I'm equally scared and excited to read this. And that's what I'm gonna say. Moving on to another book by Harley Beck, which is Sinister Legacy. So in this book we have Kira and King. Kira is the daughter of this infamous serial killer who is about to be executed, and King is sort of dared to sleep with his daughter Kira for shits and giggles basically. Now the only problem is that there is a copycat killer on the loose. King sort of becomes slightly obsessed with her and protects her from this copycat killer who is also after Kira. Now it's a whole mystery sort of vibe, there's murder in it, it's obviously quite a Halloween read. I mean, there's a devil on the bloody page, do you know what I'm trying to say? So the dedication is for all of us who love a little horror with our smut. Trigger warnings, it doesn't actually give a list of triggers, it just gives the website to see them. Needless to say guys, I cannot wait to read this book because listen, having two men chase after you, even though one's a serial killer. You guys love me? Sinister Legacy by Harley Beck. The next book is again by Harley Beck, which is called Conjure. Now take a look at this book cover, and think about what you think this book is going to be about. Ghosts. If that doesn't tell you that there's something wrong in my brain, I don't know what else to say. So I don't really know what it's about, but we can definitely agree that the house that they share is haunted and it's very dark. Like there is something sinister that lurks in the townhouse that they share. Again, it's another sort of step siblings romance, this time FM romance. Ooh, a paranormal erotic horror. Again, it's the same thing, very dark. No trigger warnings, but it does say that it's very, very trigger heavy. It looks like a really, really interesting and mysterious read. And again, it's something that I cannot wait to dive into in October. So yeah, Conjure by Harley Beck. The last book is See You Soon by Lexi Axelson, a dark military romance. I'm sure you guys have seen this book around TikTok. I have as well. This book isn't necessarily horror like the previous books that I've shown you, but it is still a dark romance, and it's a dark military romance. And you know we love military men. We have Ari and Danny. Ari is a nursing graduate student. She's basically grieving the loss of her brother. And then we have Danny, who is a Navy SEAL. He's a very selfish man, and he has obviously PTSD or just demons from being in the military, and so he's kind of a broken, traumatized man. But he meets Ari. Something seems to happen between Ari and Danny. He becomes obsessed, he becomes intrigued by her because she kind of makes him feel things that he's never felt before. I'm not sure if he's responsible for her brother's death or if he knows something along those lines, or if they've come together to sort of figure it out. I'm not quite sure, but it seems really interesting, and I've always wanted to read about a dark man. I've always wanted to read about a military man who's dark, darling. To all the hurt souls that think they're not capable of love and change, you are. And to my dark romance besties that love a man in a uniform, welcome to the whore zone. Oh, that's so funny. Yes, no trigger warnings present, but it does say for a list of trigger warnings, go to the website. That's it, my lovelies. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am super excited to get into these books in October, and I cannot wait to share with you at the end of October what they were like. I don't know if I'll be able to get through all of these books or if I'll save some for November because it's still, you know, a dark season ahead of us. I hope this video inspired you to check out the books that I bought and maybe possibly purchase them for yourselves. And I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely October reading wrap up, because I know I will. That's it, my lovelies. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.